Sound off like you've got a pair, and welcome back to PFC Havok's Kerbal Space Program Career Missions. And in this episode, I have got something exciting. Instead of boring you with any more space planes, or taking tourists into space, or anything like that, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be landing a rover on the Mun and gathering science up there. In the process, we will be scrolling down. I accepted a whole ton of contracts, and I've been doing a few of the simpler ones, the space planes and the tourists, off camera. I've done enough of those. Don't need to be recording those anymore. We are going to test the RoveMax Model S2 on the suborbital trajectory to the Mun. I've already designed the craft. Let me load her up. Where are you, Mun Rover? There we are, Mun Rover. We've already designed our craft. She's got RCS on it. She's got science on it. She's got RCS thrusters. This will get us to the Mun, and hopefully we successfully land our rover and drive it around a bit and gather science up there. So without any more, we're going to launch this baby and hopefully gather a ton of science on our quest. Now let us target the Mun and time-lapse till Mun is in position for us to launch to her. And there she is. Turn our SAS on, throttle her up to max, and launch. Now if we succeed at this, we're going to name this, we'll probably name it Curiosity. Why not? May not be Mars, but with my flying record, might as well be. This vessel likes to lean back a little bit, so I gotta keep her centered. She also likes to rotate. Very spinny. Very fast, solid fuel about ready to burn out. That they explode underneath us. There they go. As long as they're not exploding on us, we are good. To our gravity roll. It's good enough. A little bit more. Keep her tipping. Rolling. Liquid fuel, let's engage that stage. Once we leave the atmosphere, we can get rid of the protective fairing. High enough to lose the fairing, deploy our protective shell, exposing our rover. See how we look up here. Good. Ascending node, excellent. Within 1 degree. Try to keep her just above the Mun. We don't want to fly directly into her. We want to be able to make a orbit so we can slowly descend down. I would hate to crash. Yeah, 0.2 degrees off, that's good. Stage view. That's not telling us much now, is it? We're pretty much on a dead shot for mud. Slow it down so we don't bypass mud. I want to conserve as much fuel as possible. There we go. That is a nice mud encounter. Let's see if we can get a better mud encounter. Getting our periapsis closer and closer and closer. That is good. That I cannot ask for anything better than that. Warp to our encounter. Excellent. Let's get a maneuver going there. Build ourselves a bit of an orbit. Down nice and low. That's good. Let's warp there. Get us nice and close to it. That way we can actually maneuver over to our node. Second burn. I burn really early because I need to generate electricity. Using up any electricity. Let's bring our apoapsis down a little bit more. We don't want it that far out. We want to be able to make a very controlled descent. Bit of fuel left in that. Warp to our periapsis so we don't bring the periapsis down. Slow to turn our ship. Very slow to turn our ship. Does not want to turn. We have very limited probe control. We do have antennas on it. very certain we have antennas on it. Yeah. I'm pretty certain we put antennas on it. Yeah, we've got antennas on it. Apparently we have very limited probe control, so maybe if we warp around to the apoapsis, warping as fast as we possibly can. Pretty certain we've lost contact with our probe due to the fact that mud is in between us and the probe. Between Kerbal and the probe. Once we clear that side, we should gain control again. Should. Crossing our fingers. Once we can see Kerbal, we should be able to have control again. Ah, there we go, there we go. We have full probe control again. Excellent. That was the problem. We had lost contact with Kerbal due to the fact that we had no line of sight communication. No, I think we are going to put us down on the bright side somewhere close by. On that side. Let us... We'll hold on to that for a bit. Warp there. How low does that put us? We've got to slow this vessel down a lot. We're going to zero out our surface speed. We're definitely going to land this. May not be the prettiest landing, but turn on the RCS and assist us. Compensating for the liquid fuel. That is why we brought the RCS. Go. we will be landing. We will be landing in a flat area. I believe we have successfully made it. Since we are in a suborbital trajectory, we're going to test our wheel. Run the test. Excellent. We collected that. Completed that quest. That contract. Zero out some more speed. Straight up and down. We do not have a shadow yet, or at least I don't see one. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Nice and slow, nice and slow. There we go, landed. Somewhat. Don't worry, we can flop this back over. Flop this back over. Flop it back over. We've landed this in a very awkward manner, but we will get it flopped back over. There we go. Excellent. We can turn off the RCS. Turn on our brakes. And we have a rover on the surface of the Mun. See, steering is enabled there. Steering is enabled there. Let us try to drive it a bit. Disabled. Steering disabled. Hit the brakes. But we have a rover on the surface. Let us observe the mystery goo on the surface of Mun. Transmitting at 16.8 science. Yep. Let's transmit that. Let's get a barometric reading. 33.6. Let's get a temperature. 22.4. Looks like our wheels are all messed up, and I don't know why. Let us turn the brakes off. That might help. Turn the RCS off. Are all the wheels going in the right direction? Nice, we can drive this rover around. It's pretty nifty. We can drive around the Mun. We can gather science in different locations. Temperature. They're still in the Midlands. We have the ability to generate electricity. Let us see. We've got landed on the surface of the Mun. First milestone. Completed that contract. Let's rename our rover. Let's find our capsule. Where are you? There you are. I'm going to rename the vessel. Make it a rover. Mun Curiosity Mark 1. Put the brakes on. See where we're at right now. I'm going to log the temperature. Still in the Midlands. And I say we put this sucker on hibernation. Hibernation on. Hibernating. And we go back to the Space Center, having successfully completed a rover landing on the Mun. That is awesome. Got 135 science out of that. We cover all of our space debris. It's a lot of debris. Let us delete that, delete that. Go to research and development and see what we can research. 139 science. We can research better landing. Propulsion systems. And heavier rockets. I think in order to unlock these RCS tanks, which I will definitely want to have, as well as these smaller engines for probes and satellites, I'm going to go with the propulsion system. Let us see what new contracts. There are none available. We got a lot that are active. But I'm going to end the video now. We've successfully landed a rover on the Mun. We've gathered science up there. I think that is a excellent advancement in our career. Beautiful that we have our little rover there. We've got some rover debris. Let's terminate that. Hate having excess stuff. We will likely do the polar satellite that will help relay information from Mun Curiosity back to Kerbal. We also have our docking craft for us to do a rendezvous with. So in the next episode, I will likely do the satellite, and off camera, I'm going to experiment around with rendezvousing. But till then, safe travels, happy flights, and this is PFC Havok signing off.